So Ilves are through to the semi-finals. They swept the series against Tappara, and the final score of the fourth match was something like 6-1. Head coach is Richard Grönborg and Tommi Niemelä. Tommi, we're going to start with you. First of all, congratulations, and how would you sum up tonight's match?
Yes, thank you. I think we were really patient also today and battled hard through those moments when we had to battle hard, and we're really efficient then when that time was also there. Of course, that last period was then that we got a lot of open chances there, but in a big picture, I think we were really committed and really patient when we had to do that one, and really proud, of course, of our team, how we played, and we played our best game in this series now in this last game. Of course, we knew that Tappara has played a lot of ice hockey matches here during the last 2 weeks, so at some point it has to show also there how much gas there is, and if we're able to get in front, then we might be able to stay also there today. Great performance from our team, and of course we're happy that we can continue. Tosi ylpeä siitä, että minkälainen suoritus meiltä tänään, tosi kärsivällinen, ja silloin kun oli aika olla kärsivällinen ja puolustaa tosi hyvin, niin me tehtiin sitä, ja sitten kun oli aika olla tehokas, niin me oltiin sitä kanssa. Tosi tehokkaita oltiin sitten lopussa. Totta kai tuossa viimeisessä erässä tuli aika paljon avoimia paikkoja, että siitä tuli niitä maaleja sitten, mutta tosi ylpeä joukkueen toiminnasta, että miten yhtenäisiä ja sitoutuneet me oltiin. Ja pelattiin paras peli tähän sarjaan, että oltiin kiinni siinä, että yritetään olla parempia, ja onnistuttiin siitä.
So if you look at the whole series, I guess it went pretty good by your game plan.
I don't know about any game plans in that one. In the end, we played 4 really tight matches, and we prevailed in those moments when we had to prevail. And if we win 4 games in a row, then we have done something right. And I think that was the big picture here, that we were really patient and committed to do what we had to do in order to win this series. And now the next step is ahead of us. Tosiaan mun mielestä, en mä tiedä miten niin pelikirjamaisesti toi pelaaminen nyt menee, että oli erittäin tasainen sarja ensimmäiset 3 peliä varsinkin tosi tasaisia vääntöjä, ja oltiin siinä vähän edellä kavereita, että me parannettiin koko ajan ja löydettiin sitä kautta keinot, mutta kyllä se kärsivällisyys ja se usko siihen joukkueen toimintaan ja siihen, että se oli koko ajan periaatteessa samannäköistä se toiminta kuitenkin, niin se oli meidän se iso salaisuus. Tosi ylpeä meidän joukkueesta, se tuli vähän eteenpäin.
You defended very well throughout the series, and of course the goalkeeping was excellent. But are there any, like unsung heroes you would like to pick up from your team?
The whole team, I think. No unsung heroes, only heroes in this series. But the journey continues. Like, we don't have to look too much at this one now. We prevailed in this moment, and then now we continue forward. But the whole team, Domino, of course, in the net was great. I think 4 games and 4 goals. That's not much, and that gives you a chance, of course, to win the games. But the whole team, all players who played in some games, and then other players who did not play today also. It's a whole team effort there. Mielestäni tämä koko joukkue on se niin kuin iso sankaritarina tässä. Näitä ei voida pois sankaritarinasta, kun matka on kesken, mutta että kaiken kaikkiaan niin koko joukkueen toiminta. Totta kai Domino maalisi ihan mieletön, että 4 päästettyä maaliin. 4 peliä on mahtava suoritus, mutta että se, että koko joukkue, ne pelaajat, ketkä pelas ja ne pelaajat, ketkä ei pelannut myöskään. Jossain peleissä meillä oli eri jätkät kentällä, niin se oli ehdottomasti koko joukkueen suoritus.
Right now we don't know who you're going to face in the semis, but I guess it really doesn't matter.
It does not matter.
Thank you and congrats. Richard, it's time to wrap up the season. What would you say?
Well, let's just start with this game. I think I don't agree with Hurley all the time, but I think he said a couple of good things. I think that this was their best team or best game in the series, no question of that. I think still until we give away those 2 goals at the end of second period, I think we're there, and we're really practically giving away those 2 goals, to be honest with you. And those are the momentum swings, those are the maturity of the team and certain players that now is learning how to play, for Tappara and playing these close games. How do you control those momentums in the games? And obviously there was some learning for some of our players in that sense. And obviously, the season has kind of gone. What happens in the third period when we're pushing, and the goals get called off when we have a 2-on-2. So, and then next shift is 3-1. It's kind of a little bit how the season's been going, especially the second half of it. So, But this is we knew this coming in this season is going to be a little bit of a bottleneck year in the sense that we want to give some younger players an opportunity to play up and give them bigger minutes and bigger roles. We have a youth movement coming on right now, and with local Tappara guys, so we knew it was going to be a bottleneck year this year, and I think we did it for 2/3 of the season. We did pretty well, and then second, third wasn't that great, and then again it comes to certain maturity and of learning how to play these close games and play those games at the end of the season. As you know, the season gets tighter and tighter the longer it goes. Obviously we had to make a bigger assessment as we always do, win or lose in the last game. You have to make an assessment and see where we're at with the organization and decisions we make and go forward.
Well, it was kind of strange season if you think that it was as late as 27th of December when you were on the top of the table and then all the troubles began, or actually you paid about those troubles, but would you do anything different?
Oh, that's such a cliche question for me. There's, of course, you could have done things different. Would it be better? I don't know, because we didn't do it. So, a lot of things were happening at that point of time. I mean, I think we started out with 11 players out. That's what kind of things start happening. And we never got the consistency in the lineup, which is one thing for sure. But, like I said earlier, is the closer you get to the end of the season, the more of a tighter games are going to be, and for us to learn to play those games. And as you can tell, the last third of the season, our PDO was very, very poor. And those are key moment things for me. Like, it's too easy to give up goals, and we have a hard time scoring goals. And those are the things we need to sit down and assess. I mean, like I said, win or lose the last game, we always make an assess where the organization is at and where we're going, and evaluate, everything from my job to everyone else's job. Of what can we do differently? What can we do better? What can we as an organization, make better decisions? But at the end of the day, we knew coming in this year it's going to be a bottleneck year, and unfortunately we couldn't deliver the second or last third of a season.
Thank you. One more thing to Höla. Are you aware of the fact that ever since 2013, if the team has knocked Tappara out of playoff, they are going to win the championship? So congratulations.
Yeah, we all know that. But we don't care about those kind of things, so we go just towards the next years. Any
more questions from media?
And lastly, too, I want to add to obviously congratulations to Ilves. Hopefully you're representing Tampere and make us proud. Thank you.
Thank you, coaches.
Thank you.
Thanks.